How big do aftershocks usually get after an earthquake? For those of you that live near or in the Coachella Valley, you may have been asking yourself that question over the past day or two. My name is Cameron, I'm a geologist, and let's talk about this a little bit. Aftershocks can be a little tricky sometimes. Most of the time, the largest aftershock is typically about 1.2 orders of magnitude smaller than the actual quake itself. If you had a 7.0, for example, you could expect the largest aftershock to be around 5.8. So, in theory, you could have a 9.5 earthquake and then also have an 8.5, 8.3 aftershock. They are all proportional to each other. But once again, if you were from the Coachella Valley, that was obviously not the case yesterday. Now, having an aftershock that is almost somewhat comparable to the main quake is not out of the ordinary. It does happen, because once again, that 1.2 orders of magnitude smaller is just an average. Now, everything I just said is usually the case for 95 to 97% of earthquake sequences. So what about the other 3 to 5%, you may be asking yourselves? So this is basically where the Earth decides to say, haha, got you, and decides to make the aftershock significantly larger than the actual main quake. And of course, for those of you that remember, that is exactly what happened in Ridgecrest back in 2019. Now, obviously, we cannot predict earthquakes, so whenever stuff like this happens, the larger aftershock will then become the main shock of the sequence, whereas the 6.4 in this scenario would become the foreshock. Drop a like and a follow for more geology content, and if there's anything you want to see, feel free to leave a comment.